Hey everyone, this is Heavy Metal Cowboy Mike. It's been a while since I made a video, so I thought I would get right to another one. I was given some wood, actually a trunk by my ex-wife. It was a piece of big trunk that had maple that had been topped. It was in her backyard. Well, one day she said she wanted to get rid of it. I said, "Can I have it?" She said, "Why, sure." So I took the old trailer over there and I knocked a tree down on the trailer, brought it home, put it on the sawmill, and this is what we got. Actually, this is only part of what we got because I've got three other pieces. One that's, sorry about that. One that's almost done and two in the makings. But I decided that so much of this process is taken is just waiting. I need to get some more to going. So I figured, hey, what the heck, I'll get y'all involved a little bit and show you the process for doing this wood. This is severely rotted wood. It's got a whole bunch of spalting on it. I'm gonna have to stabilize it really good with epoxy, and it just sucks it up. One good thing about this, and you'll see, is that I've already done a piece, and it's the side piece. One of the first pieces I cut off of the log, and this is what it ended up looking like. Oops. I still have to do some sanding and a little bit of epoxy work on the top. This is what it can look like. I love big trucks. They're awesome. But this is called Spalted Maple with black and copper epoxy. I think it looks marvelous. You can see that ripple right there in the epoxy. I had it in my studio and I moved an epoxy cup over it, and the epoxy cup was dripping. And I didn't notice it till like 8 hours later. And I just like, damn it. But yeah, this is what it can look like. Pardon me, English is not my friend. So, I'm going to see which one of these I want to do next. We'll get started on. So, anyway. These two on the end here, they're going to be book matched. I already got them kind of lined up. That's going to be a big table. That'll be the last of the total of 7. Actually 6, including these two. Yeah. I'm thinking either that one or its little neighbor there, that one. This one's got some really cool figure up here at the top. Looks like a horn. A lot of this is going to be gone. This one's got a whole bunch of bug feature. That always looks cool when you fill it. And yeah, this is going to be an epoxy table, no doubt. Bam! So, one's gone. All right. This is the one I picked. It's kind of hard to see. That wood's kind of, it's want the horn on it. The table kind of blends in, doesn't it? I think it'll look very cool. This will be, this will end up hopefully not getting ripped out. But my next process is I'm going to go through here. I'm going to go all over this wood, every edge. Testing for rot, softwood, whatever, removing everything that needs to be removed. Such as, oh look, right here. So yeah, and instead of filming this and having people sit through it and then probably getting death threats, I'm just going to go ahead and do it. And I'll show you the results here in just a second. Okay, it's next morning. I got both sides rough sanded down, got all the, well, most of the rough stuff or loose stuff, soft stuff on the sides gone. This is what I'm left with. Got the side sanded. There's just a little bit of material. Oh, you can't see that. There's just a little material take off there. That was all groovy. Anyway, bar conclusions look really cool. A little bit of stuff down here, but yeah, that's this side. That's what I'm going to consider the B side. You'll see why. You can see all got a really good groove here. Got some feature here, more bug trails here. And it's pretty good. You know, all in all, it's pretty decent, right? Well, see, that's just the thing. When we do this kind of stuff, we don't do decent. We do the side that looks the worst. That's where all the good feature comes out. This is the side I'm actually going to be doing. This is the A side. It's got some real cool stuff here. All this good wormholes, worm trails. That gets filled. That's going to be amazing cool. This part over here, you got this knot hole, which is real solid, but it'll show up real good when I get it epoxied. This here, bar conclusion, stuff like that. Cleaned all that out. I'm going to have to cut this off because there's no reason to have this horn on. So then I'm going to have to trim around here as well. I'm not going to do a big block of epoxy to make that corner. That's just, for this table, I don't think it would serve a purpose. And, okay, next step, I'm going to sand it down even more. I will end up picking out more wormholes because as I sand down, it'll open more up and close some that are shallow right now. So it'll look a little different when I get into the studio. See you in a minute. All right, we're in the studio. And this is what it's going to look like. Well, this is kind of what it's going to look like right now. It's sanded, it's been picked. It's been, had the horns cut off. You'll see that here in a second. I think that's going to make it look a lot better. I'll contour this and, you know, smooth everything out, make it look a little better. Still keeping some of the natural looking stuff. But there's a lot of, there's a lot of bug holes in it. It just means character. This end down here is going to be pretty cool. Still trying to figure out what to do. These are the two that I've already been working on. They're copper and black. And you can still see I've got some that the copper just went ahead and kept on seeping through. So I'm going to fill those up with black next. So I'll have like a black ring, a copper ring around the black. I think it'll look really cool. This one here, this is a big one. I think this one is the book match to this one, but I didn't look at it before I started messing with it, so, oh, get that. But anywho, I'm going to go ahead and do the first stabilization coat on this, and this is what we get. This is the first stabilization coat. And kind of gives you an idea what this is going to look like. Now, remember, all these little holes, all these little voids will be filled with some epoxy. And I have at least 1 or 2 more stabilization coats on top of that. This is going to be spectacular. Oh my goodness. This is the part I love. Just seeing what is going to be happening. What it's going to look like. Oh yeah, that's going to be nice. Cool. All right, I think I need to put some epoxy on it.